Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Dwyrin here, and it is March 30th, 2018, a Friday, and that means it's another wonderful day for basics. I just got done casting another one of the creators' games. Those games, if they're not already on my channel, will be on there shortly. But I asked chat what they wanted to see for today's not creators games, for today's basics games, and they said they wanted to see DDK was a pretty popular one. They also wanted to see 1K 1-Dan games, also pretty popular. So we're here on my basics account. We are on IGS. We are sitting happily at 1Q. So I thought, let's go ahead and do some 1Q games right off the bat. And then we will switch to, I think we're switching to 9Q rather than the DDK. So let's go ahead and get a game like so. Find opponent, 1/10, 1 stone weaker or stronger. Got a game instantly with a... Okay, so I'm not sure if I have Comey here because he's a 2Q plus, I'm a 1Q. So I think there's a difference there. I don't know if I'm giving him Comey or not. You'll have to forgive my messing around a little bit with my overlay. I switched to Streamlabs OBS for recording purposes because OBS Studio was actually giving me some troubles, and they seem to have disappeared with Streamlabs version of OBS. So I highly recommend that switch for anyone currently using OBS Studio. Alright, so he's playing here. I think this one's a larger corner, so let's just go ahead and hit that like so. Now, I have been on a slightly aggressive kick lately where we are going to do a bit more, not outright killing, but a little bit aggressive play. Here is kind of annoying. I think we're close enough to 1-Dan level that I can get away with a Joseki. I think at 1-Dan, by 1-Dan, you should know 1, 2, maybe 3 Joseki for each corner pincer you might get into, just so you don't have to keep making things up off the fly. If you're not there and you don't know that, that's okay. Maybe you're not close to 1-Dan or whatever, you can just go for shape. Here I'm just playing a nice easy settling variation that we see quite often. Until they do that, that's kind of irritating, because this is now a really annoying variation, because I can play here, he extends, and then we just push through and cut, and then it's just like, why did you make this complicated? You could have lived. You were the chosen one. Instead, I'm going to bite the bullet and take a little bit of a loss here. It sucks, I know. But I don't want to get into things that complicated, so I'm just going to go ahead and live in Zikoner. He should probably cut me right now. I'll Atari him, he'll extend. I can take the 1 stone, he can Atari me, I can take. And then he's got influence, I've got the corner, everything is nice and easy peasy. If he connects, on the other hand, I will connect here and just block that and be happy. So he should do this, I think. He should. Just cut me. He's thinking about it. You know what? Close enough. Close enough. I'm just going to go ahead and play here anyway. You got it mostly right. So, whatever. Alright, so we're live there. We're alive there, so we're happy. Just played a variation and settled. Didn't get into really a whole bunch of complication. We just played a variation and settled, and now we can just do simple stuff on the board. Like here, I don't want him to approach from his thickness, so I'm going to go ahead and play something like... Bonk. Large Knight seems good. He should enclose now in the upper right. Then I can show some invasions. I know a lot of you have been dying for some invasions. Or we can just get reduced. That's fine too, I guess. Keep him out of the corner. I like the territory, because we played territory here and here. Pretty much playing territory here as well. Turn, extend, extend. Seems good. Now, since he did not play in the upper right, that means I get to instead. And we're playing for territory, so let's go for a low approach. Not really playing for influence, so yeah, let's just go ahead and play here. This seems good. Now he'll go and take a 1 space, or 2. 2's fine as well. I'll take my own little 2 space. He has to defend this. He'll probably kick me like so. I'll just go ahead and extend. He'll fill in the hole here somehow. Here into here it looks like. And then I have Sente again. Because this area is open still. If he doesn't play here again. My eye's bothering me, I'm sorry. If he doesn't play here again, then I can invade. Because I can see I've got like a thing here and a thing here. Okay, well, right off the bat, I'm going to take the large point here. Because there's an invasion point here now too. So now there's invasion 1 and invasion 2. Just because there's an invasion here doesn't mean you need to take it immediately. You can sit back, chill, relax, give him other things to worry about. Took this just like we wanted him to all those years ago. And now there are multiple invasion points. So this is where we kind of step up our aggression a little bit, just a teeny tiny amount. So the first thing we're going to say is, well, let's go back and talk about this area. Are you really safe here? Because I can see there's a 3-space extension here, 4 if you count this one here, and you didn't defend, despite the fact that it exists. Okie dokie. Looks like we're gonna be playing a thing. So there are a couple of really easy ways to handle this. I could just play here, threatening to go into this one, and then I could jump out, and if he tries to kill me, he dies. Not very fun. Instead, I'm going to fly a kite. No. Yeah, I'll just come on out. Just extend, see what happens. It's gonna Hane, I imagine. That's a Hane. It's a Hane if I've ever seen one. Bonk. Okie dokie. We are invading. Atari. So does this move work? If I play here, right? And he plays here, and I descend. And he descend, and I Atari. And he Ataris, and I take. Then, I mean, he's gonna dead. I got an eye. He can't do because of that, and then that's a problem. I think. Am I misreading that? I turn, and he goes here. He's got 3 liberties. I go here. I play here. He still only has 3 liberties. But now I take, and suddenly he Ataris me, and I. Oh wait, bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, that's an Atari, right? Yeah, that's an Atari. I take. And then I got like 1, 2, like 3 liberties. But you have to drop down to remove that one. So I think it's I mean I could, right? I could. But you know what? I want to go basics. I want to go utter basics and just let it live. This is actually a tough decision. Some people, I know who you are screaming right now. Kill it! Fine. I'll try to kill it. Let's see if it works. Could be misreading. I've been doing that constantly. Oh my god. You have no idea. You have no idea the sheer amount of misreads I've been making on stream lately. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. For some reason my camera got reset. Jerk. Zoom in. Hi. I'm not halfway across the room, I promise. I am here for you guys. While I wait for him to decide, I will say that I do have an interesting video coming out on April 1st. Very special day. April 1st is. Some of you may enjoy it, some of you are going to hate it. That's okay. I didn't expect that one. Ladder goes to him. Didn't anticipate that one. Wow, that works. Looks like I should have... okay. I should have played here first then, it looks like. Huh. Alright. Well, we'll just sacrifice it, I guess. I'm fine with that. I'm going to play here. He's going to play there. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work. Because he just connects. And then via Atari, he connects again. And I've already pushed. I can't do this one. I could play here, but then he plays there. And then I don't have the ability to do anything else. So this is completely A-okay. Instead, I'm just going to go and do, let's say, I think I'm going to leave it as is, actually. Yeah, because he can't really come through, can he? Okay, let's go after this one. That one didn't work. Next. Looks like that Atari was a bad one. Like I said, been doing some misreads. What can I say? This one, I'm not misreading this one though, right? Yeah, I can absolutely do stuff here. I'll just drop down. I got Mii. We do have some pretty thick influence here though. I could play here. Threatens a cut, which is kind of funny. Nah, no reason to go that much, to go that crazy with it. Let's just connect up. So this is now kind of weak. We can play poke to getting out. Might need to be careful because of the influence now. It's a shame the 3 stones are dead, but it's fine. We will soldier on, as they say. Will he defend his stones? Hope he does. If he does, then we get to attack them for profit, and we'll attack them from the top, I do believe. That way we can build up and through here to go with our influence. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay. Well then, I'm, like I said, just gonna do a little leaning. Just asking it to just go back and live. This is a curious move. A little bit of an overplay. See, now he's running. Now he's running. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and do a little shoulder hitting. Prevent that from going anywhere. I should also turn here, now that I think about it. Make sure this is going to be an eye. Right? Yeah, there we go. And then we can go and play here, and then we've got a table shape. Isn't that pretty? Table shape, nice and forced. Now he has to run. We're getting ahead of him. And you can see how we're accidentally building up in the center now. Almost misclicked into a triangle. That would have been bad. Would have been bad, Mr. Grinch. Making another cutting move, another cutting point, I should say, sorry. That would be the point of what we're doing. Yep, see how he's like having to push us along now? Yeah. And then we can just go and lean over here now. So now we're profiting again, right? Whereas he played here to like defend this territory, but we're Trying to get a little bit more. Have to play that one. The underneath up here is completely bloody useless, so we're not going to respond to it. Instead, I think I'm gonna play something a bit like that. Just taking some points in the middle of the board. Something a bit like this. I'm playing greedy. We're not playing all greed mode. Turning here is really huge. If I get to extend again, then the Atari can't double. Otherwise, I'd play there. Yeah, they'll play there and just cut them off. So here into this. So then this turns into territory, like 2 lines or so. Turn here's pretty big. This is an extension. This is an interesting move. If I somehow get stones in this area, there's also the throw in there. It's got some Aji to it. It's got some teeth. He's probing my area. Just gonna go and defend. Just gonna go defend. Defending myself. That's all we're doing. His territory right now can... Oh god, that move again. Why do they all play it? I'll never understand. I want to bet everything on a Ko. Really? I mean, if you really want, I guess. Do we really want to play a Ko? Why would he... I don't think it's even a Ko. I don't. I really don't. Now he has to live there. This is a weird sequence. A lot of Qs play it. They always play the inside Hane because they can read the other Hane. It doesn't work. So they play the inside one first to get you Atari the side. That way they can kind of push on in. We're going to connect here afterwards. And he has to play here. And then we're going to connect that too. Then we're going to extend that. And then that's starting to kill this. So he's going to like drop that down. And we're going to extend again. Or maybe at that point we'll just Atari and play here. So I don't see this working. It's one of those things you see a lot in Q games, especially like on the lower lines. Lower lines, I mean, like literally like on the 4th line and whatnot, to like try to get in that reduction, like push through that 3 space, but it's not the greatest. Not the greatest. Usually the attachment onto the stone you're trying to push through is better. Because if they Hane, maybe there's a crosscut. That crosscut could yield better Aji for you to work with. I mean, he's looking for a Ko. I mean, I guess he could threaten something over in here. I'll respond to it because again, I'm connecting after he Ataris me. Or that. That works too. That defends this one. Nice. That's not Sente. Turn here, like I said. It is a Vadalage. I tried to put a stone on top of a stone. So this is now my territory. Going meow. Careful. No, he's fine. Doots. Doots, doots, doots. Forcing moves are my friends. Everyone needs some friends sometime. Do you want to be my friend, neighbor? I bet you want to be my friend. Endgame. Big endgame, though. Can I cut this group off? I do want to know. Now, this is an example of when it would be a good time to actually go ahead and do the cut. Because I can Atari here, and then it kills 2 stones. He'll probably give them to me, I think. I don't think he's going to fight this. You have to be really up on your life and death to give me the stone. Otherwise, boom, 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 and he's dead. Can't make a life and death mistake here. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, 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 careful. 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 Just gotta read it out. He's gonna cut me off. Okay. Okay. That wasn't quite Gucci. Close. If he plays here, I throw in now and he dies. If he plays here, I turn first? Yeah, I guess that works. And then the throw in. No, because if he plays here, then yeah, okay, throw in. Yeah. I hear you. Throw in first. Yeah, gotcha. Then again, if he plays there, he can do this one, but I can play that one. So that we could like falsify that, I guess. So that group unfortunately did wind up meeting its maker. If by maker I mean me. It's a 2-player game after all, so technically we both made this. So I am 50% of this group's maker. Alright, so if he plays here, we just poke at it. If he plays here, we throw in. He plays there. Actually, if he plays there, I'm just going to play here. He plays there, I play here. Yeah, because I can actually make this shape. So here, 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 and then... Yeah. I think it's dead. It's unfortunate. The game was pretty reasonable. I'm a little sad that we messed up the top side of that. It's kind of embarrassing. But that's okay. I'll show you a guy in easier invasion there. In the review. He's certainly taking his time, though, that's for sure. Certainly taking that time. Tell you what I'll do. I'll do 2 1Q games and a 9Q game today. As per usual, the first one will be completely... This one will be heavily annotated. Unless I like the second one better, then I'm going to reverse the order. And then we'll heavily annotate that. Then the rest are just bonus games, where you can see the ideas applied. Now you might say, the only reason why those other games don't have comments in them is because you're lazy. Half correct. You would be half correct on that one. Not completely, but a little correct. Because to play 3 games, it takes like 2 hours, sometimes a little bit more. And then to annotate them, it takes like another... It's like playing them over again, because you're typing things out, going slow, commenting, things like that. So if you spend like 2.5 hours playing, then you're spending anywhere between 2.5, 3 hours in editing. And a lot of times, like now, like I'm doing this like after the creators game. 9 students previously. I think he's dead. Cause you see how we pushed here and denied his eye there before the Hane? The attachment here though was very clever. Very clever. Because if I Hane'd it immediately, he could threaten to do a little something something. He plays here, I Hane, and then there's just 4 liberties there still. So can't really get rid of those. Throw in, do that. Yeah, I think we're good in that regard. He can push here, and then we push in as well. And then if he plays here, it's just square. I am not listening to any music tonight, which is a little bit sad. I should listen to music for the remainder of my games. But I don't have my earbuds right now. So while he's thinking, I'm going to go grab them. He has 4 minutes for 20 stones. Don't see any reason not to just Atari. Earbuds are often next to my bed because I tend to sometimes listen to music or something while I'm reading before falling asleep. That's why they're usually over there. So yeah, unfortunately, he could have just given us the 2 stones on the right and connected up and lived. Didn't have to die. I guess he misread his life and death status, which happens. I've done that like every stream. Probably every stream, every other at least, multiple times a month. I can tell you that. So in fact, I recently saw a creators game where a high-level Don player, Fordon I think he is, misread a 5Q life and death problem and got killed. So, I mean, we all do it, right? How long has that schedule been up there? The entire time, you moron. 19 stones, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. That's kind of blitzy. It's kind of blitz. Blitz. Alrighty then, we're gonna go and connect on up like so. Because this eye is full, we don't have to Atari anything, right? Is that forcing is the question. Dute into throw into playing here, but not quite. Right, that was a throw, 1. So if he plays here, we just play there, it's fine. Because we have that extra 2 liberties there. He can play here, here, into here. We just connect that one. And because he would need this one too. So here, here, into here, but then we just take this one, and then we're fine again. I thought about listening to my Discover Weekly, but my Discover Weekly is actually really bad on Spotify today. One minute, 27 seconds for 16 stones. I think it's going to be running out of time. Can go ahead and connect. No reason to do anything weird. Yeah, he's almost got like, 60 seconds for 15 stones. It's now 2 seconds a stone. He resigned. Okay. So he saw that he had lost that. Let's go ahead and do a quick review on that one, shall we? View game records. There we go. Go ahead and open. Perfect. Alright, so we have this here. Now, normally you just play here and then do something similar to this. This is the easiest one to do. The actual game playing here is really irritating because we go ahead and back off, and now that is a ladder which goes to me. So it makes this very difficult. Like, you can play here. You can't cut because of this, so we have to play here, I guess. I think this one works. And then it just gets really complicated, you know? Real complicate. I'm not even sure that's the right variation. It gets really complicated. But this was pretty straightforward. This one I think is too early. Like, if he plays here, is this my next move? No, clearly not. So it's completely fine to just go ahead and enclose here, much larger. Remember, basics, corner, side, center. This is a corner, but this also goes corner into center and side simultaneously. Someone specifically challenging me. That's interesting to note. And then here, again, if I play here, here, into here, then I have more liberties than he does, so I win this particular capture. So if I play here, he's got to play something like this. I go here, he plays that, I guess. Then we have a really awesome base on top of the board. Which means, if he was going to play something like this, he really needs to defend somehow to make that much more difficult to do. Remember, beware your weak points. Beware your weak points. And then this was just sad. I think technically if I did like here, 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 then I think I could play this. Because now we're good. But whatever. Complicated. Yucky. Here he should come out. Make sure I can't attack the group first, because my first move might be to severely limit your ability to come out now, right? I can poke it there, and then I can maybe take your shape point. It's tough. It's tough. So remember to defend yourself. Here we're just developing, yeah, and again this. Like, he knows that this doesn't work. So he has the other he does it the other way, where we Hane in the inside first. And then arguably that doesn't work either, because he plays this one. There's like things there still, but I thought the other one was just easier. If somehow he found like a thing here, I would just go ahead and retake or connect. And then if he plays this one, then I'll do this. And then if he has something like that, I'll just extend down. And if he extends there, I'll just extend down again. Or actually, I'll be Ataring, obviously, but I can just keep extending down for local threats, just like over and over and over again. So we gave it up, which I thought was really nice of him. Instead, I have territory here now. And then even without this bit, if we just go ahead and play here, and I don't know, is this worthwhile to do? I'm not sure. And just played something like that. What's the estimator say? Estimate score. White's up by about 16 points, and as you can see there, that seems to be correct for his territory. It's not giving me too much. It's assuming I'm going to get pushed back here a little bit, maybe. So yeah, seems about. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers that game. Nice, easy peasy. Not too much fighting. A little bit of an invasion. Let's play again. All right, now we're playing a 2Q, so we are flat out not giving Komi. I know now we definitely aren't giving Komi, so be careful. Komi is really huge. Also, when you're not giving Komi, I kind of advise that you don't do a diagonal. Can you tell me why you don't do diagonal when you don't have Komi? Ooh, we're playing modern stuff. So go ahead and play here. I know you're supposed to 3-3, but I don't care. Can't force me. Just gonna treat it like the Orthodox. Should be fine. Does it say how long? It does not say how long I've been recording. That's a feature I'm gonna miss. I will miss that one. Yeah. Now we're going to a 3-3. Streamlabs OBS apparently does not tell you how long you've been recording. Oh, blocking wrong direction. So we're gonna get Senti out of this. Like so. And then take his large point away from him. Like that. Because he built a wall to nowhere. He's approaching very, very close because, again, that's a thing you can do now against the Kobayashi. You can just be like, whatever, I don't care. Just going to go and play nice and simply. Not sure if this is like all that newfangled stuff. We're just going to play about as basic as you can get. Taking the enclosure because he wants to extend from this. And now it's kind of tough to do. He's approaching me. I'm going to defend. Still looking for something to really get in there and fight. I think this is worth fighting because he doesn't really have a good way of connecting all of this. So let's go ahead and just put a stone back there and see what happens. Where's his response? Because this move really should have been somewhere over in here to protect the weakness. Teddy's like really trying to build out with like all that space. It seems a little bit of a overextend. Little. Okay, I don't think I wanted to do that one. This is gonna get disgusting, isn't it? I blame you. This move is no good because it just strengthens me. Doesn't really give him anything besides like a poking point here. Maybe force a move here later. Unlikely. Unlikely that I'm going to ever try to cut that way. But now that he played this way, if he tries to play this way, I might be able to poke through. Okay, he's concerned that he's getting ready to cap me. Okay, or not. Just go ahead and jump out, I guess. Yep, just jump out. Don't try and surround me. Let's go ahead and defend my little investment here. He can make a little bit of territory there if he wants. The turn there is Gote, so we're going to ignore it. And instead, we're going to point out the small fact that he hasn't defended himself. So we're taking a little bit of an aggressive posture and say, can I surround you? He says no. I say, you want to make a bet? Because I'm strong here, because I'm out. So what is he going to do? He's just going to back off. We're just playing the surrounding game because we're still nice and strong. Go is called the surrounding game for raisins. A little bit tired because it is now 2 a.m. But need to get these videos done. This kind of thing is why we make sure that we jump, you know, the appropriate number of times. Because we don't like being wrapped up like this. Because you can see the influence that White's getting in exchange, just from putting a light pressure on this. Okay. So I can Atari here, which allows me to Atari here. And then I can play this one. And now he has to kill me. It's a little awkward. Only way you can do that is with a diagonal move. And as long as we don't attach to it, we're fine. If he diagonals out, I could actually just extend, and we're pretty good. Extend down again because it threatens capture. So all we did here was double high that had a 2 stones, yeah. And then when we cut him, that's GG. Just going over top his position like so. Don't Atari, there's no reason. This throw-in is why you can't play this way. Or if he connects, you can Atari here too. That works as well. Hi here. I should have played it first, I think, because it disconnects this. Make sure that this can't live either. But it's good enough as is. Doesn't change the fact that that's a thing. So this is a 2Q on IGS. I think he had to run that stone out to try to actually kill me. Why did I do that? I could have gone and played here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and capture that just to be completely safe. Oh, I actually killed I killed a cutting stone when I could have just captured the other group. That's why you don't play too fast, people. That was a little silly. He threatened to do that, and I could have just gone and played there. That cutting stone wasn't useful. Oh well. So he did get a little bit of territory. However, I do want to point out this Hane still exists, and he resigned. Okay. Well, two very, very fast games tonight. Let's go over and look over this one too. I feel like we played a little bit more pressure here than we intended. I mean, it felt like it was so slight, though, wasn't it? I'm actually interested in your thoughts on this game. You leave comments down below about game number 2, specifically. Label it game number 2 so I know you're talking about it. But here, it's just wrong direction. He's building a wall of nowhere, so he took his space away. That's basic as heck. We're connecting up our group, because we could play something like this, but then, like, what happens if, like, something like this happens, and he, like, attacks our stone, then, oops, we didn't maintain connection with our group. That was dumb. So we maintained connection. That was pretty basic. You know, shape stuff, pretty basic. Corner, side, center. Bam, got the enclosure. Threatened our corner, and he jumped out. So we're like, hey, what's there? And he's like, not much. I mean, I guess I could come out here. You could also argue that things like this are also pretty good to play, but I really feel that this needed to be like maybe here or here in order to be like getting solid territory and getting good shape. This seemed a little bit of an overplay because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines to go for next stone from a 2-space jump. That's way overextended, right? So we played a move back in there. He helped me. We're just jumping. He should jump too. Because maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe this is a bad move for me. And then he could just start, you know, building up. Maybe that'd be great for him. But he didn't. He played like the small turn here to kill one stone. Same thing here. I think this wouldn't be too bad. You play something like this. And then just play to develop the bottom maybe. Could be good. Could be good. Always play for your potential. Right here, this is not where his potential is. Just going to play the double Hane. Return. He cut me. Don't want to route ladders, so I Atari'd it back. And then I Atari. And then that seems pretty straightforward, right? Shouldn't he have just been like... maybe here, and then... something like that, right? Just go underneath, or... drop down. There's a cut here. I have to do something about it, and then go underneath? Just, like, mind the shape that you're making. Instead, he played here, left that weak... so we just connected. He tried to kill me, so I just went over him. And then that was just dead. I don't know. To me, that seems really, really basic. Seems really, really basic to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, basic attacking. I mean, I could have let him off, right? If I was playing like a true 100% basic game, I could have gone in ahead and said something like, all right, I'm going to jump out again, and then I'm going to jump out again, and then I'm going to jump out again, then he'll get something like there. And then I'll seek to do something like, I don't know, maybe some kind of development in the middle-ish area. It's pretty basic too, I guess. Might have to invade the corner, but it's a T-space, it deserves it. I don't know. Anyway, let me know. Was that pretty easy to follow? Leave your comments down below. So we're here on Foxy. Might have a 9Q game immediately. 2033. Sure, I'll go ahead and accept. We are white or black. Sorry, we're taking double 3-4 point or double 4-4 points here. I think Keep things nice and simple. And we'll play a very, very light aggression if they try to give us a fight. This is pretty normal. That is not, but I will give him an opportunity to fix his shape. Just going to go ahead and defend myself, go underneath for a connection, because we can do that, because this shape doesn't allow for the Ataris here. Yeah, you see, it doesn't really allow for it. If he drops down, we Atari, so he's going to Hane now, and we'll probably defend ourselves. Okay, or we'll ladder, that's fine too. I'll back off here. But what about the ladder, right? I don't think we have to really care about the ladder, to be honest. Alright. He's trying to get a bunch of development here. I'm going to take the last corner placement for myself. Kick him so he can't get in the corner. And now we're just going to take away his base, because he didn't get a base here yet. Alright, he's running. I'll let him run. These two stones are trying to connect, so remember, we divide. But you know what? I'm gonna go and play from the top instead, just to make sure that various things are still functional, let's just say. Alright, so it looks like we're getting influence again. Crazy town. I'm going to go ahead and surround this because it's not quite alive yet. And it further gives me the influence. Is he alive there? Do we even care? I'll tell you a secret, chat. I'm not streaming. I'll tell you a secret, fine folks on YouTube. It's a little bit small. Instead, we're going to use our influence to cut off this one stone. Don't let it connect up. Okay. So now I need to lean over here to get my group settled, because I don't want my group to get killed. That would be scary. Scurry, scurry, scurry. I'm going to do a back cut sacrifice here. He's just going to drop down and be like, I got your stones. And I'll just be like, yes, you do. This sequence is a sequence like everyone should know. Because a pretty one-way street, don't you think? Yeah, you see how that works? Got a lot of influence here. Ooh, he took another stone of mine. I view that as being a little bit small, so I'm going to go and cap him again. Again, all about the surrounding. All about the surrounding. See how we surrounded him here? And again, same thing. All about that surround right now. All of our potential's in the middle, and we're playing for that center. So all we're literally doing is just like capping the bejesus out of his stones. Like, get out of my middle, get out of my middle, get out of my middle, get out of my middle. That's an elephant eye, so I'll poke it. Elephant eyes are common shapes that we learn pretty much when we first really start learning the game, right? I mean, elephant eyes are pretty straightforward stuff. Okay. He is playing quite quickly, given that he has so much time to think. He's got, it was a 20-minute game. His offer, not mine. Mine was 5. Or not 5, 10, sorry. And he was like, how about 20? And I was like, okay. I anticipate being cut off somewhere. But you can see how we didn't answer this one stone, and it's not like it was going anywhere. We didn't answer here. I mean, he could cut and do a little bit of things. But overall, it didn't really matter. In fact, despite the fact that we can Atari here, I'm even going to give him his free move over in here. Because it's Gote. Oh, we can go ahead and play double Atari. Okay, double Atari is pretty basic. I like. Or am I being small again? I might have been too small. Maybe. Maybe. And I know what you're thinking. What happens when he lives in the middle of the board? I didn't think we'd be finding out quite so soon. So here is pretty straightforward. First, obviously, if you can make us a 1-point jump, so I'm going to go ahead and block that one. There's a shape point right there. We're blocking that one too. Being careful of our cutting point now. Just a little careful, a little careful. Okay, okay, okay. Reinforcing our connections. Sure you know how it is. Okay, okay, okay. Completely reinforce them connects. So you reinforce a connection. He might be able to get an eye in here. They often can when they reduce you. One eye, not always hard to develop. 2 eyes, on the other hand, that's where things get bad. Just extending out, because this cut doesn't work. He cuts here, I Atari, double Atari technically, and he can't connect otherwise. All gone. Right? Getting hungry again. Blocking some more shapes. Still blocking. Again, got him in a net. Kind of like that right there. And again, he can make an eye. But if he plays here, we're going to throw in immediately. If he plays there, we'll go ahead and block him from playing here. Technically Gote, but I'll respond to that one too. And from here, I think we... Okay, that is a blatant attempt to cut me. So you see how we poked and then reinforced the crap out of our pokes. Right? And he threatened to make 1 eye, and we didn't get bent out of shape and immediately drop what we were doing to try to poke it, because he can have 1 eye. He's allowed to have an eye. It's hard to live in the middle, not because you can't make 1 eye, but because it's hard to make 2. It's really difficult to make those 2 eyes. That's why it's hard to live in the center of the board. Usually something can make 1, but it needs to make 1 in Sente, and then go back and make the other in Gote, and that's just... Unless you have like a lot there, it's just too tough to do. You can see here we're connecting. Going into a table shape. I didn't even count on that actually working. It just did because we've got good shape, so it's working for us. It's just working for us. Okay, I'm gonna make some extra territory here for myself. Like the unexpected things like that tend to not work as long as you've got good shape. No real surprises there if you've got nice strong shape. We've got nice strong shape. Alright, go ahead and prevent that from cutting me. Don't want to get caught. Don't want to get caught. Ooh, owie. Tell you what. You win on that front, good friend. I could run this out. If he continues going underneath, he kills himself in the middle of the board. But let's just go ahead and do something a bit like that instead. A little tired. Can Hana here because the Atari threatens to kill the 2 stones like we see here. The naturally backs off here. We'll go ahead and live. Okay. Prevent connect. Alright, nice strong shape there as well. Excuse me. I'm going to Hane this. Oh, got some forcing moves on in here. Okay. Okay, my turn. I can go back and play the Atari here finally, because it separates. I'm not sure what to play. I don't know. Guess I can Hane up here. Seems good. Good response. I'm going to play the Atari here. And then I'm going to play this one just so I give him a Liberty shortage. And then maybe he has to go back and capture us. That's a poke. That too is a poke. That, sir, is a poke. Don't want him coming in. Large knights can be cut, so we're being careful. Got ourselves a little bit of a small monkey jumpu. Poked. He's gonna go it. He's gonna do it. I'm a little concerned. Oh, he did it. Well, I can say that was rude. Tell you what, let's not worry about the cow. Let's go ahead and play some more endgame. Alright, deal. You got some stones, I got some stones. We all got some stones together. Can connect there. Just poke, poke, poking me, poke, poke, poking me, poke, 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 poke. I'm being poked. Everything I know and love is being poked. But the most important thing here is that we identified what we had available to us. Our potential. And within that potential, we just kept building for the potential. Monkey jump, round 2. Go ahead and Hana here at Sentei. Okay, here doesn't matter because you can't target again. Can Hana here and deny that. Not taking that, that's just a mistake. I've made it too. He played it too quick. I can play here, enforcing that he has to take all the stones in the top right. Otherwise, I can put him in Atari. He has to play there. If he plays anywhere, okay, that's good. Oh my god, I don't know why I did that. Oh, that was so stupid. Sorry, I'm really tired right now. I still have a couple hours of editing left too. So the Atari there. Oh, that was, yeah, that's, oh, yeah, that wasn't pretty. I'm like, I can play here. Alright, let's be careful. Are we in trouble anywhere? I don't think so. Alright, he resigned. The reason being he resigned because we're 40 points ahead. The top dying was a little bit too much. What was this? Oh, shoot. I think bad things just happened to us. Can't translate. What did he just do? Alright, anyway. So we have a review here. I have no idea what the guy posted. So this is too much, clearly. You need to play a move like here if you're going to play this way. Though I don't recommend you do. I recommend you back off, obviously, or do a pincer or something along those lines. Much better. Now, obviously, if your opponent does play this way, you could go and play something like this, even if you don't do the cut. Just playing this is actually pretty reasonable because of the sheer amount of influence that you're getting is more than what he's going to get and use here. If you do the cut, it's not bad. You can always go ahead and play here. That's fine too. But you're just being surrounded, which is not good. Also not good is this. Even if he didn't get killed here, I mean, I don't see what the point of this is. It's just a kind of a weak group, so it's not a good place to fight from. Here he needs to finish his base because he didn't. When we had Sente, we took it away from him. So pretty straightforward. Threatened to surround, and it looks like here he set the tone. Like he's just trying to live, so we kept up the influence thing as fast as we could. So we had a really fast development here because we're just going after all of the influence. Since he's got so many groups around, that just had to live, right? He's got like the 1 here, he had the 2 here, the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5, and then he eventually made the 6th, and then the 6th one obviously got killed. Like from here, white's in a losing board because you can't really break into that when you still also aren't alive here. There's like no shape point there. So it's tough to like make black stronger in the middle, and then you still wind up getting killed pretty much everywhere. So pretty straightforward. He began omitting moves, so he just began surrounding the groups that he was not getting bases with, forced him to get a base. Gave us a bunch of stuff in the middle of the board, and bam, all done. Pretty nice, straightforward, and a basic, in my opinion.